That was for you, Dave. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bomb Squad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and squeaky voices to tell, and exploding dice to tell a good story. If you want to know why I said that was for you, Dave, become a Locals or a Patreon subscriber to get access to our exclusive content where we goof around and waste camera and audio space on nonsense. Ryan may have gotten banished for his drink, so to find out what we're talking about, join our forest community.
It's a vastly different thing than teenage Ryan getting banished for his drinks. That's a very different story.
Much more benign.
Yes, this was much more benign.
Indeed. Okay.
Nice recovery.
Thank you.
All right. I think probably we have to say, let's dive into the nomiest episode of Bomb Squad. Speaking of, and like a goblin, we dive in.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
Not to do it again, but if you want to know what I'm talking about, join our Locals and Patreon community to see the exclusive content where we make up gnomish games.
You're missing out.
It's true. All right, real quick, before we get into the gnomes, the gnomiest of gnomes, I totally forgot to give Brick a letter from Demeter. So, fetch.
I was going to scream Janae's name.
So anyways, during that time, Demeter
Where's
sent
our
you...
studio boy?
Where's our studio boy?
Janae's.
Other exclusive
Poor pregnant studio
content.
boy.
That's also exclusive content you want to check out.
I should not read this out loud.
I don't know.
You have to read it in Pig Latin.
Let's, it's a pretty short
Really going
one.
90s.
Sure, go ahead, real quick.
Okay. To Sergeant Audrey Belmont
I
as
like the
proxy
music in the
Let me turn down the whole down.
for our mutual friend, Capital Guard Keep Arbin Dinalthir, from Dmitry Belikov, First Father's Temple, Molotov, Velikaya Ruka. My dear friend and comrade in arms, I truly hope this letter finds you well. In light of all that I have heard has happened, I know this is a lot to hope for, but by the Father's beard, I pray you are not without courage and spunk in the face of darkness, and as I have known you always to be. As I have known you to always be. I would see you if fate allows soon. If I could use your strength and courage, for I am afraid these are dark times for us all. There is much strife in my mountain home, and even worse it seems, that horrible blight that we encountered. It seems so long ago has found its way to the Utkin clan. What's more, the goblins are pushing for more territory and are bolder and more ferocious than I've ever seen. Gnawing fear is growing in me, for after all we endured and conquered in our expedition in the southern ranges, I would have thought it a mighty blow to the morale and tenacity of those foul creatures. But perhaps it has filled them with the fire of vengeance. I do not know, but my heart misgives me. There is a darkness that in my dreams I see flowing over my mountain home, coming from the south and consuming even Prati and the southern villages of Dinalthir in its wake. I know the charges laid against you. I also know that they are false, foul mistruths. I will stand with you, my friend, in writing these terrible lies. For we need you, Commander. We need you in this fight. And with these things put to right, perhaps then you and Nori will have the space and time to find a way home for you. And I will swear upon the First Father's heart that all the knowledge and skills of the dwarves will be at your service. No matter what No matter what, good commander, you will always be family to me, and my home always will be yours if you need it. I await your reply with gratitude, and I will see you soon, my brother, Demeter.
I like the idea that Brick's reading that and we're hearing in Demeter's voice, and the camera guy pans over at Tiri and Quinn about to approach the Taylor home, which we've already predetermined due to a roll during Quinn's. The roof is not well manicured.
I give him one job. They have one job. But no, we can't keep the roof combed, and if that gets out of hand, the consequences are dire. But that's how we like to live, on the edge.
Fireworks start going off. I think Mary Marie's
What time of day is it?
Oh, roll me a D100. Or why not a D12? Do we have a D12? Does anyone have? Wait, I have a D12. Oh, there you go. Roll a D12 for me, Tiri.
5.
5. All right, and then roll me a D4. Odds is PM.
They don't
Evens
matter.
AM.
Odds.
Odds is PM. 5 PM.
Well, we're too late. Party start in the morning. And so with that, Tiri's gonna flip out a better roll and is going to start soaking up a fire.
Imagine point clap, man.
That's awesome.
That's reaching back. Oh, that's awesome.
But we're so close.
Yeah,
That's right there. Wait,
it is.
we can't go in.
It's right over those jacarandas. Oh, the jacarandas are new.
Mary
Trip's been
Marie's
busy.
right at the top, and she waves to you a little bit.
Waves.
Then goes back to reading because she knows. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Quinn's trying to sleep with the sun in his eyes.
Oh, that's awesome. Well done. Thank you.
Quinn's life sucks right now. This kid.
He's just sitting there.
Just born and
He's snoring.
Yes.
and we know now later he just gets stuck in a tree for a year.
Oh my goodness.
So glad you went home.
He tries to go towards the house, but traps go off, and he's like, "No, I can't. I have to stay here."
Archelon actually pulls you back.
That's it. That's right.
No, I know. Sit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Well, Tab's been busy. Good. Nice.
Oh, man. So you guys do eventually, about 12, 14 hours later.
The occasional pie just lands next to him. He eats.
Iliad's face from the sky.
Car is just launching catapults over the hedgerows.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You can see the trips arguing with each other about adjusting the catapult itself.
We're trying to hit us.
All right, this is second
Sorry.
episode.
Right,
Yeah,
good,
this is
good,
the
good.
second
Here we
episode
go.
mood.
That's okay. It's no episode. Doesn't matter where we
That's
go.
true.
So, it's good to be home. I'm back.
How long does a return home party last?
Does it end? I mean, it just kind of blends into whatever the next
last
party
one?
is. But I think that it starts off with celebration, and the day is celebration, and the whole time Tiri's just kind of on the edge of just being super excited because she's got a really good feeling about that whole Proudy thing. We're just kind of waiting for a letter to come in, but I think she'll find a way up onto the roof. Kind of disgruntled about the state of the matter, but pop up next to Mary Marie and be like, I know a thing, but let me just say you might want to hang around the mailbox.
What do you mean, Ma?
Well, been really busy on this adventure, But it turns out that Ingrid, who is not really Ingrid, who's actually Aurora, who's actually somebody else, is actually.
I remember from your letter.
What?
I remember from your letter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Turns out she's really somebody at Prouty.
There's no way for her to actually respond. It's just gonna get worse. Like, that's a jaw drop from Mary Marie.
Anyway, like I said, it might want to keep your ear open for a little.
She's already down.
Okay.
She's heading straight down.
I think Tiri's gonna look around at the room.
Oh. This is kind of nice. I think she'll take Mary's spot.
I love that.
I look out, it's like, I have to. I gotta get back here more often. It's kind of nice.
That's
probably
beautiful.
like pick up some of like Mary's books and like take them down for her.
We'll skip to when the letter. It's maybe a week or two later. It's pretty close to when Quinn goes off on his journey. That you hear. Is there like a bell? I don't remember.
There's a bell that goes off.
Yes, the bell goes off, and there's a moment, and you hear. That's pretty good. And you hear rustling of paper for a second, and then. Mama. Yes. And Mary comes running and hands you the letter from Aurora. I know. She's like adjusting her glasses. Fixes her hair a little bit. Okay.
Who's a Prouty student? Who is a Prouty student? Who is a Prouty student?
I'm a Prouty student. I did it. We did it, Ma.
Of course we did it. I mean, this is what. I mean, come on, those pennants above your bed, the t-shirts. I mean, you've been writing practice acceptance letters since you were.
I know. I've gotten really good at them.
Oh.
Maybe I should bring a couple to Aurora when I go. Do you think she's gonna come get me? What do you think I should wear? Maybe I should get a haircut.
I mean, that looks nice, but college is a fresh start, even if it's what you know. But I'll see if I can come up with something. But if you want to go find someone over, I mean, I get that.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
I know exactly. Oh, Ma, I promise, I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna get straight A's, I'm gonna do everything right, and I'm gonna experience everything.
What's the fun in that? Oh, it's okay, yeah, that sounds fine.
Well, you have to do all of it perfect. I'm gonna do the school perfect, and I have to experience everything. I hope I have enough time. How long do you think Aurora will let me stay?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I never got there, but Aunt Tessie, from what I know and what she said and what she would rub in my face, I hear it's a lot of fun.
I will write you letters every week. I promise I'll tell you everything that happens.
Oh, you won't have time for that. You're just gonna, if there's,
You're right.
weekend parties and they're studying all day.
I'll make sure to miss weeks very specifically so that it's just right. I should make sure to be very busy.
Well, just remember there's always a rooftop back here. But seriously, the rooftops up there, like the towers, like this, and then like that, and then rooftops.
I've only seen drawings. Oh. She's right next to the alteration one, too.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be interesting.
It's iconic. It's perfect. You're going to love it.
She runs off and starts. I've got so much to do. I've got to pack twice and then unpack and do it again just to make sure it's right.
We're going to pack your room full of so many care packages. We could just send them off just in caravans to you.
Make sure one's moldy by the time it gets there, because always one has to go wrong, right?
Look, the trips are already making packages. I guarantee you they're going to go wrong.
She like squeals and runs off and starts packing. We'll jump ahead, I think, to when Aurora shows up. Well, actually, excuse me. I think it was going to be Ingrid.
Yeah, I think Ingrid will show up.
So Miri and Tiri will be up on the rooftop watching out, and
You just see this mule come over the horizon. There's a twitchy eye.
Oh, yes.
And a little old lady.
Ingrid!
I'm here!
You've made someone's day.
She's going to be perfect.
Oh, I know. So can you, like, she's going to be perfect, and I get that. We need someone to encourage her to be a little bit less perfect, so that you know.
No? Okay. Well,
Don't worry, Ingrid. I packed extra suitcases just so I'd be just the right amount of awkward and uncomfortable to you to bring me. Finally, she's throwing all these suitcases in to Brady.
and Ingrid's going to catch one and just put it in her dress. A couple.
I love that. Tiri, as she's throwing it too, her hair is whipping back and forth. And you've noticed she cut it short, kind of to a bob length.
Cool. Very cool.
But as she like flicks one and flicks her hair, it brushes up and you see that it is very neatly shaved tight, halfway around to here like this. But when the bob comes back down, it covers it and hides it.
Sick.
I think Terry will become friends.
Oh, I hope so. Good kid.
It's good to see you, by the way.
It's good to be back. Oh, I've also done things with my hair. Tiri has like a messy, like half up bun kind of thing. Just, yeah.
That's it?
I've-
That's the other thing that you've done with your hair? You've put it in a bun?
Yeah.
Half up bun.
It's a half a bun.
Okay.
I'm letting loose. You know, the adventures
Got rid of the
at
bandana.
home are
just
a little
having a
different,
half-up bun.
but
Okay.
she is so ready. But she has been for the longest time. Honestly, this one's probably the easiest one.
She's in good hands.
I know. I mean, she'll rebuild that whole tower for you by the time she's done with this if you let her. So just make sure she cuts loose a bit. You know, if she comes back and she hasn't missed a day of class, I just don't know what they're doing in schools these days. Anyway, Quinn's up in a tree. So I guess the guest room's open. So go ahead and let's spend a night, and if you can get any sleep, well then, you know, grandfather help you. I mean that's just kind of the way things are right here, but
They prepped a room and everything. It's just in the tree. You never got to it.
Ingrid will stop by to see the frozen Quinn in the tree. Oh,
Bark is just starting to go over his body. It's slowly encasing him.
is he dead?
He's alive, breathing,
alive.
and
Okay.
smiling. Just a gentle smile.
Okay. Because if you were undead, I'd have to kill you. So, I'll unpack. I'll stay in the room,
That's beautiful.
and we'll leave in the morning after
Yeah.
a party.
Yeah.
As you guys are... Oh, do you have something?
yeah, I was just say that Tiri and Miri would spend probably another evening on the rooftop together.
Yes.
And looking out down over the road. You know, your father's also so proud of you. He's looking at that same sunset. I know he's thinking of you too.
been writing him letters.
I have been meaning to get around to that, but
I can't wait to come back and tell all kinds of stories.
yeah,
You think Dad will be back when
I don't
the
know.
semester's over?
I hope so, but you know, he keeps us in his heart and in his thoughts and in his dreams. Who knows? You might bump into him first.
I'll let him have it if that happens.
Well.
Don't worry, Ma.
But we'll be there for graduation. If I have to drag him by his warhound's tail back here, we'll... Oh, that'd be a sight.
That would be.
Got a different book for you. It's a short read. For now. And a beautiful, beautiful, like, purple leather with a gold rim binding to it. And it says, Miri Marie Taylor-Hay, the Scholastic Adventures. And it's, of course, blank, but with some epilogues, kind of stuff that's been written in by both Tiri and 𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂.
Oh,
I do not have them written, but they're there.
yeah, I know. I don't know if she can speak. She like adjusting her glasses, pushes her hair out. You catch a bit of that buzz cut underneath. And you also catch what looks like the start of a tattoo on the side of her neck. You can't tell what it is yet. It looks like she's working her way towards something.
She's just so cool. Girl, my fears are relieved. I think you're going to have a wonderful time. And I cannot wait to read the adventure. And
I will make it the longest, most exciting book you've ever read.
I was afraid. I mean, well, that will be hard. That will be hard to compete with some. But you do you. And adventures await.
I'm so excited. Oh, it's almost time to go. Did you see the shirt Pim Pam sent me? I wish I could have met her before I went off. Maybe I'll see her out there.
Is Mary like wearing the shirt or what?
She's gonna her little petticoat that's buttoned just enough. She's gonna unbutton, and it's underneath is like this T-shirt basically, and it says, "To fuss with studying, I'm in Prodi." I don't know exactly what it means,
Oh my gosh.
but I really like it.
Oh.
Well, yep.
Oh, that's I think we have an open legend like merchandise now.
So heading off, Tiri will help Marie up onto the top of the wagon, because of course that's
Yes.
that, and then well, take care. And with that, Tiri's is going to slap Larry's butt, and on the and with that sticks a proud parent of an honored Prodi student bumper sticker on Larry's butt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Larry's body reacts to the slap, but he doesn't make a sound. Not sure if he can anymore. And he starts taking off.
Later on, Ingrid's gonna make that permanent.
And as they're heading off, Kari will wheel up to Tiri. Hard as you thought? No, I just figured that she would have been the first, you know. But Pim Pam was our party baby, so I guess it always is to be expected that it's not always going to be as expected. How's Peter and Ulysses coming along? And Kari will kind of get this little bit of a sweet but mischievous kind of look. Oh, well, I've been dropping the hints, leaving the posters, clown-faced cupcakes, peanuts and phantasms of elephants and fireworks. I mean, he's dreaming of it. He's been packing cookies and pies like there's no tomorrow. And so I think he's very well stocked. He's got all, like, have you seen his mattress? It's under his it's a lump of cookies and pies and snacks, and I think it's all he thinks he needs on his totally authorized running away adventure. Tiri's like, yeah, good, all right. I mean, at least it's not goblins. But anyway, no, you should see the circus. It's amazing. They've got everything. They're doing games, they've got trinkets, they've got traps and staring escapes, and I don't know what they'll put them up to, but I mean, I set up the works for him. So we're just gonna have to wait till he comes through town, and then we're just gonna have to, like, and Kari will, like, catch him on the way out. Mm-hmm. Not all the traps in the yard are his. And with that, they'll kind of wander up back into the house.
Beautiful. I think. Oh my goodness gracious! Give me
I
a
love
second.
it. Drink.
That one counts.
That was, yeah. Cheers. Skål.
So.
I think with that, we should time skip to when Peter and Ulysses are sneaking away. Does that feel right?
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. Poster, clear, hanging next to the calendar, very, very, suspiciously, with the dates circled really big on both of them.
Yes.
It's like Peter doesn't look at the calendar, so come on.
Yeah.
This one's easy.
Ulysses has trouble doing the circle quite right, so it's almost like the whole calendar. But he did manage a circle.
He's coming along so well.
So I think there's a dark night, just the right amount of moon, clouds passing over the moon. The silent steps of Peter. I like the idea of having an image too of that moonlight coming in and out. And Peter has this massive backpack of some sort that's just stuffed with the priority supplies, cookies, pies. And it's like thrice his size. And behind him, trying to tiptoe, is this giant troll, Ulysses, and he's holding this tiny little briefcase that's got all his priority supplies. Well, there's some charcoal pencil sort of things and some paper, because he knows Kari would want to keep practicing writing on the run, and then a few snacks that Peter allowed him to have. Mostly he trusts Peter to feed him properly, so
It's good.
and
Kari
thinking,
and Tiri will be like hiding in some of the elaborate like maze hedgerows that lead out, just like trying their best not to absolutely snicker and give themselves away.
I think it'll be shortly after we just get an image of Taj Mahal. The beginning constructions of it, like they're in solid way, and the trips are just lit by the light of Archelon glowing.
They all have hard hats.
Yeah, they're arguing and talking about it. It's definitely like their three voices are just talking over each other, and they're arguing about something. And how do they spring the trap?
So, giant a giant like mousetrap cage thing from up over the top comes crashing down over the top of Peter, and this little itty bitty one that could be the size of a hat down onto Ulysses' head.
I love that. Ooh, Ulysses immediately sits down. He knows he's busted.
There's another demoralized Bane.
Yes.
Oh, Mom.
He's doing the whole like finger thing. Ooh. And Peter's like, shh, we don't know if anyone's here. Shut up. Get me out of here. I think I smell Mom.
Tiri pops up with like some little like Jack in the Box device with a big like phonogram like cone coming out of it, and Crane goes and just cranks a circus tune out to that.
Ulysses
and Kari will roll over to Ulysses and be like, "You did good. You almost made it." And Tiri will be like, "Off to go play with some goblins?"
No. Oh. Wait, yes.
Oh, huh?
No.
Oh.
I brought my jacket though.
It's smart.
Snaps it. I had an extra in my room. Ulysses. You didn't tell me to grab it. Cookie? Yes. And he throws him a cookie. Ma. And Ma. He looks at Kari and glares. We,
And Kari will have like just a little bit of a smile, slightly proud though.
You know, we didn't want to leave without saying goodbye. So, and you know, you've been working so hard, both of you. We wanted to make sure you felt good about your trap, which is great. But you know, the circus isn't down.
No! Like Tiri and Kari in unison just...
I just think we should go.
I agree. We should all go together, shouldn't we?
Mate, and Ulysses goes, yeah. Yeah. Shut up.
He still got moving out.
Yes. I just, you know, Ma, I need to do this. I think I need to do this myself. I mean, with you, but myself.
Oh, well, I guess you're right. I suppose that running off to the circus and having a little fun seeing the world and, you know,
it's
maybe being a clown
when
for
you
a day.
describe the plan.
Well, I think Tiri's gonna be like, well, if you're gonna go, I have something. You know, just you forgot something on the way out. And he's like, you took all the cookies, but you forgot this. And she's gonna pull up a carton of milk, and you know, just like you pour a little glass, and then on the carton is like a missing picture of Peter and Ulysses.
Yes.
You are the best, Ma. You're not too bad yourself. He looks at Kari. But it's impossible to escape when you've got two moms looking over your shoulders all the time.
Kari and Tiri, high five.
I am really excited.
It's gonna be great.
I can't even imagine where we'll go.
Everywhere. Everyone needs a little levity these days, and I dare say they'll have as much fun as you.
I don't know.
Well, okay, fine. Keep them on their toes. Don't
Not
let
if
them
I
sleep
can
at
help
night.
it. My goal? To make that Cronin guy laugh. Or cry. I don't know. Some type of emotional reaction would be really nice.
Well, if you can, you just let him know that was a parting gift from me too. So, all right. So, she'll fix his jacket to make it look a little bit more raggedy and accentuate some of the patches on it. Maybe she has to magic a couple of those just to be like, oh, maybe just patch it up a bit. Okay, now you look like a right away. Ruffle his head, rub some dirt on his face. All right, off you go.
Can you just pretend you're not watching?
What a beautiful night sky it is.
Come on, you. You is standing there for a second, looking at both you and Kari.
It's okay.
Play with Peter.
You're gonna have so much fun. The tent is gonna make you feel small.
Miss you.
I miss you too. And she'll go over and hug his knees.
He'll actually get both. I think he can get Tiri and Kari on each knee. Ulysses! Stop! They're not watching us. So he slowly turns both of you around. And starts following Peter. You guys can watch him go off into the night. Every once in a while, Ulysses stops to pick up a flower or something off the ground. And Peter slaps him and pulls him along.
Tiri will turn to Kari and good job on that one. I like it. They'll do well. But Kari has a bit of a crestfallen look on her face and Peter's kind of lucky, Ma. He's always had two Ma's. Can't get away with anything like that. But I just sometimes feel like I didn't really get a chance to have one. And with that, Tiri's, face will fall and start searching as though there's some kind of a answer lying around. Maybe look over at the mousetrap thing they had just put together, and Kari will not that I don't mind being Ma while you're away. I like it. It's always fun. And I see how hard it can be at times. There's a lot to it, and it's a lot of fun, and I see why you wanted it, but I feel like I can relate to you because I get to be Ma too, but I can't relate to you because you're not around enough to be Ma for me. And with that, Tiri is going to go over and give her a hug and just take a moment to be quiet and hold her. And we'll feel some tears running down Kari's cheek onto her arms. And Tiri will tell her, there was a time when I was little. Granny is serving out a dish, and I wasn't having it. And I threw down my spoon and hopped up on my feet, and for the first time, I looked her in the eye. And with that, Kari will kind of wide eye for a moment and then kind of listen in again. Tears, and I told her, when I grow up, I'm gonna be 2 3/4 the mom you ever were to me. And I may not have turned into the steam pot of a cur that she was, but I would say that you, Kari, are well on your way there for both of us. And I love everything you've done. And with that, she'll start braiding Kari's hair. I'm staying here. And you're still my girl. And with that, they'll kind of spend that whole night just sitting out there in the hedges, watching down the road, and taking time to just kind of talk through some memories and find out a little bit about who Kari is and what she's becoming.
I think that everybody drank. I think that transitions well to maybe a few days later or something. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. But a few days later, or maybe even a week or something that's playing in Tiri's mind.
Yeah, Tiri's still it's still kind of eating at her that she seems aware of the cost.
You'll maybe while you're on on a walk about the grounds, you'll spot grandfather, who has been here the whole time, but you guys haven't had too much interaction yet. He's nodded and smiled and waved, but he's been continuing this round around the perimeter, doing something.
Yeah, Tiri's been pretty aloof with grandfather as well. But she's gonna pluck up a bit of courage and walk over, and maybe they're both looking up at the foundations and the wall frames going up on the Tirij Mahal.
Yes.
And taking a look at Quinn, just kind of like seeing like what's going up there, and the trips are enough of a commotion that maybe a little bit of a quiet conversation could be had.
You can see grandfather looking at Quinn and the trips, kind of taking the thing, and he's very happy.
It does remind me of a tree.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. He looks good up there. I hope he's having a good time.
I thought that was your doing.
I helped.
Oh.
A little gift for a friend. He needed it. How are you, my dear granddaughter?
Three down, and I guess one more to go. Gotta kick the other boy in the butt. But I don't know. What's next? Like, I guess Tiri probably would have been kicking around at like something on the ground or whatever, as though. And so, what do you want me to do?
No, I don't know. What would you like to do?
I mean, is that really something that I've got to figure out? I mean, you've, I got what I wanted, and you got what you wanted, so I guess we've got an arrangement. I just want to know what I'm supposed to do now. I gotta pack up and head out and save the world again, or is there some kind of a time spell for me here?
We will. I am working on something for here. But as for my dear granddaughter, I'm sorry we have not had more time to talk. There's only so much of it, isn't there?
And I'm painfully aware of it. I don't know what all was in that contract, but I can sense it. I feel like I know I isn't supposed to be so in touch with the time that they have. But it's not like I think about it day to day, but I'm so much more aware of it for other people. They have so little. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with mine now, so what's next?
I don't always know. But 2 things I can offer. One is I am sorry that you were thrust into this as such. I had hoped to have more time. I always do.
I wanted to drag this out longer myself. I was gonna string you on for years if I could help it. I mean, that's what I thought. I thought, you'd offer something to me and I dance around it. During that whole thing with the eyes and the ears, I had this great idea that there'd be this desperate moment where I'd be like, I'm ready for that contract, and you'd magically appear and be like, sign on the dotted line. I'd be like, no, and just crush them myself and be like, now I'm worth double. And we could have bantered back and forth like that, and I thought that would be fun, but I mean, no, we're just here.
Oh, we're so much more than that. My dear, you cannot always see where the stream is going to flow. I think, let us start here. Why not read the contract yourself?
I already signed it. Why would I need to read it?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Because all I want to know is you, my dear granddaughter.
The clockmaker's contract.
Dan didn't have time to type it.
That's okay. It's authentic.
It is.
By the heart of Didos, the clockmaker.
Karen.
No, she says it like that.
Okay.
Do here attest that the undersign in Tiri, Telahe, is my representative upon the temporal realm, and in all the 7 realms she may act as my agent and bear my authority in accordance with the Treaty of Kellen. Kalen?
Yes.
Kellen, okay. Does that actually mean something to her?
You roll learning.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty ancient.
She's kind of resigned to this being what it is anyway, so.
Okay.
The undersigned shall be a conduit of my power and an agent of my domain. All that is mine is now the undersigned's. I, carrying the clockmaker, have now to support and the undersigned in all endeavors as if they were my own. I thought this was a contract.
We are both bound by it, my dear. We are in this together.
Still just like this is adoption paperwork.
Well, I am your grandfather, so...
Is that serious? Why do you care?
Because I was part of your making. Not just you, but all the gnomes. You represent freedom. The ability...
Yeah, I saw that on the second page. Why do you care about me?
You specifically, my dear. Why wouldn't I? Look at the adventures you've already been on. However the stream works, and I have spent ages upon ages. I was there when his heart broke open and it poured forth. My power poured into it, and yet still I do not know all that it works. Some things seem set to happen. Others surprise me. I like surprises.
Do I surprise you?
All the
I surprise
time.
you.
My dear, you signed that contract, which allows me, as much as, rules are simply there to be played with. You took on more power than I thought you ever could. And you know why you were able to do that? Not just because you are.
Why, that's
you.
true.
You have built a family. That is what is so special. And not just all this and emotions to the trips and all the kids, but those quite hilarious fellows that journeyed with you. They are your family. Your husband
Yeah,
is
I miss
doing the
them.
same. I know you do. Because of them, because of what you built, you were able to do what you did that day. And that is something quite amazing.
Well, I think I have some more surprises in me yet. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into.
I hope not. There is one more matter of, well, one more pragmatic matter. If I do recall, Gerard explained to me you asked for triple.
It was literally the only thing that came to mind. I didn't have the time for a good haggle.
We never do. But first, as you know from the contract, written in words, signed by me, my dear, all I have is yours. It is only the mortal flesh that holds you here, that prevents you from being able to access it, but clearly, you and what you have made of this family allows you to use much more than should is not the right word, but perhaps expected to use. However, I will make a vow to you, and it will stand. And in this moment, it's similar to what we talked about with the All-Mother, that it's that Gandalf sort of thing where it feels like he grows a little bit. And he's a little taller than you guys. And he kind of has more goblin-like ears. It's this weird, like, you could see goblin, you can see gnome. But he sort of grows, and his voice is not like this.
I love it. Keep going.
But it has a power behind it as he speaks these words. And says, "Thrice I vow to you, my granddaughter. 3 times I give to you. Of 3 generations will I be bound. Once to you, and then your child, and once more to her offspring. Thrice I am bound, and thrice will I give to them as I give to you. And they may call on me if need or turn away, but I will remain bound." And there's a moment that he settles back down to kind of the old, oversized gnome. "I've already begun to fulfill this vow." And he kind of looks off, kind of northeast. She may not know it, but she was always meant to be on this path.
Thanks, because I feel like she was halfway down before I realized that she'd even grown up.
It is the curse and the blessing of who you all are. Her cycle will be amazing.
Full of surprises.
Indeed. Now, I have to finish my work, if there's any more. It seems the beginning of our venture together as a team has caused quite a stir with those uppity dragon faithers.
Yeah.
Perhaps it will get him to come back from his little vacation or whatever it is he's up to. But in the meantime, I do so like this place. I do so like what you've all done with it.
Absolutely magic.
And magic it will always be. I am working on something that will...
Keep the roof combed?
No, let us not. We must have a little bit of risk in the world.
Why do we have to live with that risk?
You'd have to ask your ancestor.
I'm not asking her nothing.
Yes, she has had some good cycles. But for now, what I'm going to do is take it a step away so that they may not touch it. Whatever is going on with the dragon faith is... I don't like it. And we need to keep this place safe. I will be establishing myself here a bit, just temporarily.
It seems secure.
Sort of a summer home, if you will. I like it. I like what's happening to this tree. And he looks, there's a little...
They literally never stop.
Oh.
24 hours a day. Tinkering. It's music to my ears.
Mine as well, and if you will, I shall take it with me. Only to keep it safe.
But where... kind of motioning around to the grounds, are we going?
Well, we won't actually go anywhere. We'll just kind of step to the side.
Oh, the stream thing.
Somewhat. We won't quite move realms, but I operate on the edges of the stream. We'll just move you to the edge. We'll take everything with us.
Okay.
And I think, he pats the tree that Quinn is sitting in, we'll keep a doorway open for those who know, for those who can seek.
He's okay in there, right?
Oh, well, relatively. His mother is... She is good. No, a little wild. You know.
Okay. I wondered about that one. You have a lot of adventures in a tree, but he seems way too comfortable for that.
He will be much less comfortable shortly. That I am sure.
And we'll be free to, like, come and go from this little edge thing, though, right?
I think those three, motioning to the trips, they may stick around.
Okay.
But yes, whenever you need to come home, home you will find. But this is for the best, to keep it safe.
All right. Want to walk the grounds together?
Nothing would please me more.
All right. Look out for that stone. That one's still Peter's. So we're gonna go around.
Yes.
And I think with that they'll have a merry turn about the grounds.
Yup. Beautiful.
I'll read the contract later.
Yeah, that's fine. We hit the good parts.
Oh,
Great.
Let's see here.
Good job incorporating the triple.
Oh, thank you.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
like that a lot.
We're gonna move into Tamarin, I think.
okay.
It's time. So I think let's everybody drink. Let's transition to Tamarin now. As one of the triplets is chugging a coffee.
That's what keeps him going.
I love it.
A pint of espresso.
Yes.
It comes in pints.
They had pints. Yes.
And their nose too, so like a pint is almost the size of his head.
I see Kara like whipping up like espressos in the morning and like handing them out the window as they like keep running by 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know that there's just a heater attached to Archelon so that they can just, it's like espresso on tap.
Nice.
Basically just like a warmed keg.
Yeah. I like the idea they have to like, with tongs or something, they hang the teapot just on the part of his cross guard. So it's just brewing right there. All right, so where this is again somewhere in the time where we're kind of merging these conversations are happening over the whole time. Where does Tiri find Tamarin? Do you picture in this moment?
on the staircase, swinging around like some knife, like doing some tricks or whatever, and looking grand, some poses and things like that. Tip a hat kind of thing, throw a wink.
Clearly practicing. At one point, he just shakes his head. It's like, no, it's no good. Again. Ma. Tell me what you think.
When to go?
What?
What? Oh, nothing. Just target acquired.
Are you watching?
All right.
Watch, Mom, watch. Evil villain! You will taste my dagger.
Oh, come on.
No, I was just testing you. You. Villainous fiend, you shall taste my blade upon your forked tongue. Is the accent good? Or should I... sometimes I feel like Dad's shaking.
What are we going for? Like, I just grew these, or is this something more like, I'm still small and spring from the shadows.
Well, I was feeling kind of grandiose, but the shadows kind of sounds nice. It's almost like
It's Pim Pam's thing. You should see her. She's taller than you.
not after I put on this. And he pulls out this hat,
Tricorn.
but it's got like 4 or 5 different feathers. I just can't choose, but maybe I should just go with the tallest feather. What do you think? Do I match my eyes? Or do I rotate depending on the costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Setting, demeanor, surprise.
I like that. All right, then. This one calls for something sleek. So he spins the hat around, and there's a nice, tight feather with these clean blades to it. And it's kind of got this, as the light hits it, there's different rainbow colors as the light hits it.
All right.
Iridescence.
Serpent's under the stairs, princess in the tower, and with that, like, Tiri will grab a ladle, like, have at thee, knave.
Knave! No. I am the hero sent to vanquish thee and rescue the fair maiden. Never look away. Never look away. He's saying it to himself.
Yeah, I thought I ordered dinner. And with that, she'll charge in and go clash blades and see if she can, like, flip up over higher on the stairs than he is.
I love you. Let's do an agility roll off.
Tamron, I have the high ground.
So he's, okay. Yeah, no, it would be yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Oh, my word. He just rolled a nat 20.
26. Come on. There's no way. There's no way. 26. She's like flipping up off the banister and landing like right ahead of him. There's no way here.
Oh, my word. He just exploded on his attribute die.
Oh, no.
I gotta add. This is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, 42.
So she lands and she sees nothing there.
Who is the greatest shadow? And he pounces on you from behind.
Your sister.
You get one good hit, and he's It's true. I don't really want to hide. Only long enough. Only long enough. It's so much fun to just, you know.
There are moments for it, but no. You're always the charge down the banister type, and a glorious one at that.
He takes his hat off, twirls it, bows. Mother dear, you are the best.
My noble son, come to save us again. His destiny has brought you thus far. What daring adventures are you off to again?
I've actually been having trouble deciding.
Well, that's okay. You'll have plenty of time once grandfather hedges us in.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just, I was talking with him. Well, actually a while. I'm sure he's much closer now.
What?
Nothing. We're just, some of us, are off and all that, but everyone that's here, a little bit vulnerable and all with, the Dragon Faith bearing down on us and, Aubrey, doing her best to, keep the town guard from locking us all in irons and, but don't worry about that. That's not your business. Grandfather's just going to pop us out of the time stream for, time.
But we...
Yes. So we'll be safe here. I mean, probably gonna take a while. Probably some...
What?
I mean, at least a year before things could actually pull together, and then...
A year?
Then there's, odds are...
We can go in and out.
Political scandals that to just distract the people only happen like every 4 years. or every Stornyandi or so.
You see his eyes get so big.
But I mean, we are just gonna be like, you know, lots of family bonding. I mean, probably look like when we're done, we're gonna be looking like when up in that tree, all nestled in, nice, cozy, not a care in the world. Forever.
His ears are drooped as far down as. Hold on. He pulls a flagon out of nowhere and takes a sip. Ma, we can come and go as we please, though.
Nope. He said that the only way to keep his dear family safe was to completely slip us from the time stream and bring us out in a century or so when things have cooled down. Scolari do live so very long.
Oh, it's so boring.
And so there's I mean, you could always help out with the trips building more tree houses and towers, and I mean, someone has to keep the roof ever so neatly calm.
It wasn't my turn this year.
Yeah, yep. You know. You're living on the edge, my boy. But that's okay. I'll be here to keep everything running smooth, nice and clean. In fact, now that I'm back, we might have to just revamp the dungeon.
So ships sound really good.
Oh, nonsense. There isn't an ocean for miles, and the time stream is metaphorical. No actual stream, no actual ships, just us, you know. It's like a tent. All around.
But tents have flaps, and you can go through them and then come back.
It's like a turtle shell. You know, everyone all pulled in. Somehow they pack themselves in. They are the most magic creatures of all. Sea turtles just sort of into the shell.
Legend boy. Between deer family and sea turtle. So we'd be here like forever.
At least.
It's nice here. It's fun playing games.
Oh, they're the best.
So
Gotta dust off that bookshelf, you know. All those journals and everything, and you know, I mean, I bet you by now Miriam Marie is halfway through hers, and you know, I sent Pim Pams out last week. I hope that she can catch up with some time there. I guess with that she'll, you know, go around like looking, you know, adjusting ever so neatly Miri's and Pim Pam's.
yes.
And like, I think there's like probably like a flip pad sketchbook for like Ulysses. Kind of, you know, was a spot for that there.
He's like playing with his feather.
I think Kari like peeks around like a corner or a door frame, and it's just like to Ma.
Yeah.
Kari just like winks.
Forever. So, Ma.
What, round two? And with that, she'll whip out her ladle.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. He kind of draws his wooden sword.
Mm-hmm.
So Audrey's been telling me about this thing.
Oh, okay.
It's they're going like on an adventure on a ship.
Good for them.
I know. Yeah. I've
been telling her she needs to get out. Needs to get out of a burger.
Arbin.
I gotta get out of Arbin more. It's a good thing, you know. It really does a good turn for a person to go out and see the world. But you know, home, you know, is where the heart is, and you know, a gnome's house is his castle and dungeon, and and field of battle.
He's slowly backing up the stairs. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do it again. He's slowly.
That was worse. That was worse. Go back. Leave the first one.
Guys. Yeah. He's slowly going up the stairs towards his room. I'm just gonna. I gotta check the feathers in my room. I think there's a better one for my hat. And, you know, the thought of being home is great. And, he looks out I'm picturing like a window at the top of the stairs where he can see out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, look, Aubrey's coming. And he runs away and starts packing. I don't even know how to actually get into this.
Whoa! Oh, everybody's going. Whoa! What happened?
So I'm still sick, but last time when we shot, I lost my voice so much that we had to stop. So we're doing the outro now a week later. I'm still not 100%, but I think my voice will make it. So this has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production.
What?
Do give us a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you are listening to us on podcasts, do give us a review as it helps spread the word. And you can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or our Patreon community. Doing so will not only help us continue to create high-quality content, but you also gain access to our exclusive Discord where you can watch movies with us, play games, chat, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in our description for the music, sound, and ambience that we use. And thank you so much for joining the adventure despite weird voices from Dan. I mean, that's really why they tune in.
It's in
right?
the premise.
Yeah, it is.
Part of it.
Not new.
Think of it. Thank you so
3
much for
years
joining
later.
the adventure, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.